Hi, I'm Fred. Today we're going to build a kelp farm here on the Forever Bedrock server. This is kind of my Bedrock take on the farm that Imp and Skiz built on Hermitcraft Season 10, because that functionality works in Java but not in Bedrock. And that's all to do with the way that observers see updates. In Java, it's... I can't remember the term. It's block update versus some other kind of update. Point is, you can't use the same thing on both worlds. So I've got a collection system, all going down to just a simple double chest. We'll have several individual cells of our farm. Each one will operate independent of the others. So this is going to be a super expensive farm. Does it need to be this expensive? No. Can you do it with something easier? Yes. You can even use flying machines. But I feel like it. So there. And I got lots of bartering. I got a gold farm and I got bartering set up. I got plenty of quartz to make observers. I also have a witch farm to get redstone. So let's build one of these cells to show it off, and then we'll, quite frankly, we're going to build high-rise here. We're just going to build up until it looks good. Okay, this is most of a cell. I can't put in all of it because water needs to go in this little spot, and it would flood out and cause a big problem. We've got our frog lights here. See the frog light farm. Some pumpkins. See the pumpkin farm. This is why I create farms, just so I can have material. Hey, you know what? Got some iron bars. See the iron farm. Anyway, to get the quartz, see the bartering farm. I'm distracted myself with farms. To get all the wood you need for the hoppers, the chest, the pistons, see the bamboo farm. Anyway, okay, seriously, we're totally serious here. So we're going to build this exact same cell all the way across, and they will stack up just fine. That's why I've got another frog light here. Although frog light will end up being on the top as well. There'll be water here. Kelp will go on this thing. Kelp will actually can be planted on a lot of different blocks. And frog light turns out to be one of them, so that's handy. So we got a regular piston here, an observer going into it, an observer going down that this reads, this observer that this observer reads, a redstone repeater, just so we make sure there's an individual cell, and another observer. So what happens is we've got water here, we've got water here. The kelp grows up. When it reaches this level, the observer sees it, triggers this redstone, this observer, this observer, this observer, and the piston breaks these two. The water up here flows over the top. The iron bars don't meet up with the pumpkins, so the kelp itself will actually flow down here, straight into the hoppers, down into the chest, which I have moved one. The people who are eagle-eyed or whatnot will have noticed that already. So we build this all the way down. We do the mirror image on this side, all the way down. And then we just keep going as tall as we want. This is a very resource-intensive build. There are cheaper ways of doing this, but this one is fun. So, be fun, have fun, be fun, whatever. So we put in this one side, we'll get all it working, and we can see it in action. And there we go. We can't see anything from this side. Why am I standing over here? Better? No. Better? No. Better? No, not really. Ah! Much worse. Much worse. Where'd he come from? We can actually just walk along here and see it pretty well. So you can see it grows up. Each individual piece gets, or each individual slice works on its own. I can put this here. You see that presses it, floats it up, drops down. We're good to go. Man, that zombie hit hard. Really don't need these torches on the side anymore, do I? Maybe that zombie says I do. So we got 27 rows or 27 columns I'd start it with 64 kelp. So we've already used, let's see, we used 27. And then got some more back, and that's how much we have right now. I tested this with just 4 of the columns, like 4 of the modules, and the rates are really slow, but still appreciable. And so this will be much better. We'll get a better idea of rates once we get some more in here. So let me do this side, and then we can start stacking. I'm sure that won't be a pain at all. I should say that instead of melons here, you can also use pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns, or leaves. But don't use leaves. You will waterlog them and will break this farm. Trust me on that one. Listen, roofs are for other people. People who are sure they're done actually building a farm. I've got 3 layers in here, and yeah, I'm not sure. It only takes 5 to 10 minutes to build each half of a layer, so about less than a Minecraft day to build each total layer. And produces quite a bit. But the materials take forever. And my redstone farms aren't that efficient yet. Mostly because I haven't added sorting to the raid farm, so I could just AFK there forever. Why? Because I'm also tired of building sorting machines. And there is plenty of room underground here, so once we get to 121, we could auto furnace all this and build kelp blocks and whatever we want. But for right now, they'll just sit there until someone collects them. From ground level, looks like a nice little office building. I wanted to go up several more layers, but once again, the materials. Not a cheap farm. And also, this should look really nice in RTX. Will I show you? No, because I don't care. I bought an RTX graphics card specifically for Minecraft, and it's such a pain, I no longer care to use it. Did I tell you that I finished another hub? I finished another hub. I'm not sure if I mentioned that or not. I drew this out of the machine, months ago, and it took forever. Quite frankly, it wouldn't be done now if I didn't get help from Deesky and Chrysalis. Also, there are sniffers littering Spawn Town. It's perfect. And we have allays. These 3 are trapped, but every so often you'll go to one of the outlying islands and there'll just be an allay hanging out. So after just AFKing, I came back to the server like this. Dang it, tough is so easy to break. I wasn't even AFK long enough to fill up this chest. So build this farm if you'd like. It's expensive, but it works really well. I'll probably throw up a cheaper design at some point. If you didn't want it so each individual one was independent, you could do this a lot cheaper. Just link them all together in redstone, not worry about it. But I was doing a thing. And as the sun sets on another beautiful Minecraft day, I'd like to bid you adieu. Thank you for watching. Be sure to check out the rest of Forever Bedrockers. And I will catch every one of you later. Goodbye!